As a man, if you are in a relationship with a lady, if you don't have the capacity to buy cow and the lady insists that you must buy cow, you should let that lady go.
It's not.
Well done, everyone. My name is Destiny. As you already know, we are Citizen Lifeguard Network. My life is important and your life is important. Sir, what's your name?
I am Samson Ocholi by name.
All right, sir, what do you do for a living? Let's start with that.
Well, I'm a businessman.
Okay. What do you have to say about a man who is up to the age of marriage? Like, okay, this man is up to the age, he's supposed to be married,
Okay.
but his salary is between 50,000 naira downward. What
Okay.
advice will you give to such a man? Should he marry or not?
Well, the question is somehow there's the but. Depend on the location. For
Depend on
instance,
the location
yeah, the person
where he
is
lives in
where he
Nigeria.
lives in Nigeria. If you are staying in the village, you are earning even if it's 30,000. To a commendable extent, the money will appreciate because there are other things to augment like farming and other stuff. So in that case, the person can marry, but not when you are living in town, where you pay rents, you pay for bills, there are think other
Other expenses.
expenses. So it's not advisable. But in other way around, if you have an understandable partner and it's maybe you can and is earning something, it's something marriage is not is a shared responsibility.
You made 2 points. Like, if a man is earning even 30,000 naira, if he's living in the village, he can marry.
Don't worry, of
But sir,
course.
do you know there are some tribes in Nigeria whereby before you can get married in that tribe, you need to have a certain amount of money
That I'm saying
because of
depending on the
bride
area,
price and all.
depending on the like where I came from.
Mm.
So marriage is more or less free because if I ask you to pay bride price, but the bride price cannot be more than 10,000 naira. If that 10,000 naira, they may end up refunding the money back to the groom.
To the groom.
Yes. So, but one thing that is compulsory require is a kola nuts.
Cool or not?
Must provide must present kola nut to the family to the both parents, to the mother's father side and the mother side.
There's another thing you said also. You said even if the person is living in the city,
Yes.
if the person have an understanding partner,
Of
they can
course.
still get
Can
married.
still get married.
Now, I want to ask you a question regarding that.
Okay.
When you use the word understanding partner, is it that the woman should join force with the man, like they can put money together to get married? Now, what if, or you are talking about maybe after the marriage, in terms of living together, maybe day to day life, joining their funds together to pay fees and all that? Is that what you are talking about, or the marriage itself? You know, we have basically three types of marriage in Nigeria. You have to do the
Yes.
traditional marriage, you have to do the court marriage, and the church own, the white
Christian
wedding,
marriage, yes.
right? Now, how will somebody who is earning 50,000 naira be able to do these three type of marriage?
See, well, the same thing I said is understanding.
Okay.
Let me give you an instance. Marriage is both physical and spiritual. I remember I had a friend. I say I had a friend because it's now late. He was a graduate, and the wife was also to be was a graduate, and they were courting for quite a long time, several years. They couldn't marry. Why? Because the man was managing and the lady was not working. Because where he was, I mean, the guy was managing was the income was meager. It was not enough to sustain the relationship. But marriage is both physical and spiritual. From the Christian point of view, it's a different ballgame entirely. If you look at it from the Christian lens, they went into prayer as Christians and were given the clearance to go ahead with their relationship. They fixed the day of the wedding, from where the money people volunteer sponsored and eventually the moment they got wedded, 2 weeks after, the life story, the lady got a job with Chevron.
Wow.
Their life turned around.
Turn around.
Yes. They were still in October. Eventually went and rented flats. Before the guy, young man died, they are putting their own accommodation. They built their own house. So that's the marriage is both spiritual. But from physical point of view, as from the human, it depends on the understanding of both partner. Yeah, you look at it from secular world, so you must be financially buoyant. But if the man does not have enough, and the lady maybe has a reasonable income, and is an understandable person, I still underline the word. What sustains the relationship is not love. Love can bring two people together. Love cannot keep them. What keeps them is understanding. If they lack understanding, that relationship will not last. No matter I love a woman and there's no understanding, forget it.
So what
Yes.
advice? What advice
The
do you
advice
have
that-
to give to this set of people now?
The advice I want to give you that you as a young lady, as a young man, I want to get into a relationship. You, number one, you need to study the person. Marriage is a lifelong commitment. It's not contracts. It's more of a covenant. But other part of the world is more of a contract. But we Africa, to us as Christians, it's also a covenant. So you must study the person very well, understand the person very well. You the person, so in relationship, you pray and let God direct you. It's not even about prayer, even if you are not even praying, but study the person very well. It's somebody that is accommodative, that can endure, that is ready, willing to persevere with you and build with you. Can go on.
As a man, if you are in a relationship with a lady, if you don't have the capacity to buy cow, and the lady insists that you must buy cow, you should let that lady go.
It's
Let
not
the lady
material.
go.
Yes.
And again, I'm trying to highlight some key points so that people will learn, because it's actually for educational purpose.
Okay.
So if you are earning like 30,000, 50,000 naira, you can comfortably get married if you are in the village. But if you are earning that same amount
In town.
while in the city, you cannot,
You couldn't.
except the lady is
have an
able to
understandable
join
partner.
force with you.
Exactly.
But if the whole responsibility is solely dependent on
the
you,
man.
you cannot do it.
No, it will
All right.
it will weigh you down.
So you have heard what he said. So the ball is in your court. Just be wise. Don't
Thank you
forget
very
that your life is important. So you know that your life is important.
Of course.
Say to yourself that my life is
My life
important.
is very, very important.
And look into the camera and tell them that their own life is important.
Your life is also very, very important.
Thank you very much, sir.
Guide it jealously.
Thank you very much, sir. We are grateful, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you.
See you next time.